Hi, welcome back to The Item. My name's Glenn Knight, CEO of Training to Care Group, one of the largest training providers in the country, and today I'm here to talk about item number B702, and it's the fallout map by MIP. Now, in dementia care, in fact in all care, risk assessments are so important. We have to risk assess when someone's in bed on the likelihood of them actually moving and falling out of bed. Injuries caused by not risk assessing, not making sure that people are safe, are actually very common. We need to change it. We now have the tools to ensure people can be safe when they're sleeping. Now, the fallout map by MIP may be a last resort. You may have tried side wedges. You may have a bed that's fitted with side rails, but you may have risk assessed those and assessed that actually they're unsuitable for the person. But what if they fall out? It's always better to put prevention rather than the cure. And the fallout map does exactly this. So I'm going to introduce you to a very, very knowledgeable person called Steve from MIP. Now, Steve has been involved in the care industry for many years and has looked at the development of fallout mats over time. So Steve, welcome back to The Item, and next to you have the fallout mat by MIP. We've now got on screen an image of that on the floor. Can you tell me what it's about?
It's all about protecting the person in the bed that doesn't, where cot rails aren't suitable, maybe the side wedges aren't suitable, but they're still at risk of trying to get out of bed, may fall, and this will help protect any damage to them.
Okay, so this pretty much is a last resort, would you say?
Maybe so, yes. Difficult to say because every case is different and obviously needs to be assessed correctly. So
risk assess, risk assess, risk assess.
Absolutely.
Now, I look at this as an item that is absolutely important if someone is at risk of falls. I look at this item as someone who maybe rolls around on their own. Everyone's individual, aren't they? So in bed, someone may roll and fall out. So in that situation, obviously, if they fell out, this would protect their head, their body. What's it there for?
Well, it's there just to try and minimise any damage that may come from the fall. It's placed at the side of the bed, as you're aware, and it hopefully will catch them before they hit maybe a hard floor and do themselves some serious damage.
Okay, so this is a perfect, just for protection, make sure of injury. Often what we find in the care industry, we put something in once something has happened, so this is always better to prepare, isn't it?
Absolutely, yes.
Now, cleaning wise, this is a product that goes onto the floor. It's there for protection. It does have skin to surface. So how do we clean it?
The polyvinyl is a non-launder product and requires only a mild soap solution to keep it clean.
Okay, and for the elderly person, would we need to change this over time? Does this deteriorate, or is it quite a long lasting item?
You should get a good long life out of it. Obviously, it's only placed by the side of the bed of an evening when the person's in bed, and as you see here, it folds up to be stored during the day.
One final bit of advice. Now, we've got a family at home as an example, or maybe a care home situation. Should this be risk assessed by someone who hasn't got the knowledge of what would happen if a person falls out of bed? Or would we need someone like a GP, like a OT, someone that could tell us if it's needed? Would that be the right method?
Definitely. Preferably an occupational therapist.
Excellent. So this is item number B702, and it's the fallout map by MIP. There's one thing that I wanted to show you. It's portable. So if you are taking a loved one maybe to respite care, maybe on holiday, if they're going to a family's home and away for the night, this can actually go with them. Disorientation in bed is very common, and if there's bad lighting in that room, there is a risk of falls. So this is here as a protection. It may be the last resort. It may be something that you never thought about doing. But remember, if you pre-plan, then we can reduce those injuries that could hospitalise your loved one. Really, really important in a NHS trust, in a care home, nursing home, or at home. So this is an item for everywhere. Remember, portable as well. This is available on the item today and can be ordered by just ordering B702. It's so worth it.